What is up, Bears fans? Welcome to the Bears Huddle podcast, your UK take on all things Chicago Bears. It is the NFC divisional round game day. It is Bears Rams at Soldier Field. It is leave nothing out there, Chicago Bears tonight in what is going to be a very wintry Soldier Field. We know that whoever wins tonight will go forth to face in the NFC Conference Championships the formidable Seattle Seahawks, who pretty much put the injury-destroyed San Francisco 49ers to the sword, 41-6 last night. Hopefully no repeat tonight, unless it's for the Bears, of course. The Broncos, of course, winning 33-30 against the Buffalo Bills. Texans take on the Patriots at Foxborough in the other AFC divisional round game. But our focus, of course, is on the Bears Rams. We will be back tonight with our first ever live watch-along here on the channel, guys. So please come watch me for the watch part, join for the watch party and take part. We have hit, at time of recording, 500 subscribers today. Thank you so much for your phenomenal support. We are aiming to get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. As soon as we hit 1,000, the more we can do. And then we just keep on growing from there, guys, bringing you all your UK views on our Bears. Right, look, game day. It is, look, probably the best injury situation we've had going into any games. The defense, on the whole, is healthier. Yes, Jalen Johnson is not fully fit. We know that. He said that as much, and we talked about that on the video we released yesterday here on the channel. Check it out. But, you know, the big loss, TJ Edwards is out. He will be a massive loss, but perhaps not as big a loss as maybe first thought, with DeMarco Jackson certainly been in a position to step up, and certainly whenever DMAC has been asked to step up in this season, he has certainly done that exceptionally well, even wearing the green dot at times and leading this Bears defense. So you've got to give him huge plaudits for that, and I certainly hope that DeMarco Jackson remains with our Chicago Bears next season. But of course, the news that is coming out is regarding the offensive line. Now, rookie offensive lineman, left tackle, right tackle, swing tackle, whatever, Ozzy Trapillo, who has been phenomenal at left tackle since he's come into the team, is out, injured, is done for the season. No matter what happens now for the Bears, even if we manage to make it all the way to the Super Bowl, Ozzy will not be able to play, and that's a big loss. The Boston College guy is a top guy, and he has really shown that he is, I think, the left tackle of the future for our Bears. Now, I think the situation is been presented all week that it's going to be either Theo Benedette or, God forbid, Braxton Jones, a guy who put about as much resistance as a shopping cart on that offensive line. But it appears from reports, Brad Biggs, that this guy, Joe Thuney, may be making a positional change ahead of this game. Could be the answer. Now, like has made mention on many videos, this is not the first time that Joe Thuney has played at a left tackle. He did it in the whole of the postseason for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's done it in New England. This is a veteran leader, a guy who is capable of adapting, flexing, moving, and certainly would be capable of playing there. Joe Thuney has been probably the outstanding offensive lineman this season as well. You know, as good as Drew Dahlman, Jonah Jackson, Darnell Wright have been this year. Ozzy Trapillo as well added into that, and Theo Benedette at times. Joe Thuney has been the outstanding guy, and I think, wherever you play Joe on that left-hand side of the line, he is going to lead, he is going to be exceptional. And I think that the desire is to put him there to protect Caleb's blindside against a very tough Rams front four and a very tough Rams right side attack that will come at us. They have some quality players on that defensive line. Now, obviously, the choice would be down between Jordan McFadden, who is has NFL experience, and rookie Luke Newman. They appear to be the two choices at left guard at this moment in time. If we look at a little bit about these two guys, obviously, Luke Newman is the guy who is less experienced. This is a rookie guard. Are you really going to throw him in to a situation like this in a divisional round against the Rams? He's had 25 offensive snaps this season, 17 pass blocking snaps, 8 run blocking snaps, 0 penalties, 0 sacks allowed, 0 hits allowed, 0 total pressures allowed. He's played no snaps at left tackle, though, this season. He has played 3 at left guard. The majority of his snaps this season have come at right guard. So he hasn't had a majority of snaps at left guard. So that would be, I think, a concern. And the fact that he carries that rookie status. It's a big thing. It's a really big thing there. Jordan McFadden, obviously, is the main guy, I think, who they would look to make this move, if it is that they're going to make this move. Now, if Brad Biggs is putting it out there, look, Brad Biggs is not the sort of guy who makes stuff up, and he is a guy who is on the inside. He does find stuff out. So it looks like Jordan McFadden could be the guy. 6'2", 306 pounds, former Clemson guy, has in his career played 20 games. This season has played 7 games for the Chicago Bears, and certainly has a lot more experience. Has also played for the Los Angeles Chargers as well. So it's a guy with experience, a guy with more experience than Luke Newman. So it looks, I think, for me, if this move comes about, that we move Joe Thuney to that left tackle spot, that it will be Jordan McFadden who will go in at the left guard spot alongside Joe Thuney. And obviously, I think Joe Thuney will be there to obviously help him, lead him through, and sort of bring him through that difficult time against, like I said, a very, very scary Rams front four. So the other thing, obviously, to bring up tonight is the weather. The weather tonight. This is the latest weather update coming out for the game tonight, and bear weather is here. As the Rams are reporting, and this is coming from Cameron De Silva of the Rams Wire, saying Los Angeles will play one of their coldest games in recent memory tonight when they play the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field. They're preparing for freezing conditions and strong winds with a chance of snow in Chicago too. Of course, LA have not been able to, simulate those conditions in sunny California. So it's going to be obviously a big test for the Rams tonight. Now, the weather forecast for the game tonight is 19 degrees, feels like -5. Gusts up to 33 miles an hour, which will mean running the rock will be even more important tonight. Keeping the ball on the ground. Chance of precipitation, 70%. Chance of snowfall of 0.3 inches. So there's a good chance we're going to get snow. We're going to get wintry showers. We're going to get really bad weather, which, will certainly help the Bears a whole lot more than it helps the Rams. So look, bear weather is coming. Now, hopefully, like I said, these offensive line changes the Bears are making will help protect Caleb Williams. We need to see a 4-quarter performance from Caleb tonight, a 4-quarter performance from the offense and the defense tonight to win this game, or else it could get extremely messy. I think one way we need to look at this, guys, is it has been a phenomenal season to this point, and we are playing with house money at this point. But look, let's hope the Bears can go out there and do it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. Obviously, please hit that sub, ring that notification bell. If you've enjoyed the content, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And let's have a bear down in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Bear down.